Hey guys, so I'm here today to film a what is in my travel makeup bag video. I just got back from Texas yesterday. We had an impromptu trip because of family stuff, and so I went to Texas for 4 days, 3 days, 4 days, whatever. Just in case you didn't know, it's still the summer there. It was like 110 degrees and I wanted to die. And because it was an impromptu trip, I wasn't trying to check my luggage, so I actually only carried a carry-on, and truthfully, I'm so proud of myself because if you know me, you know I do not pack lightly. So this is like also TSA approved, what's in my travel makeup bag, because this is what I brought on the plane with me. Now I will say I cheated slightly because I put all of my skincare in my husband's carry-on because I didn't have enough room for both in mine. Also, I'm drinking a peach Smirnoff Ice, like the basic bitch I am, and it's kind of delicious. So yeah, this is everything I bought. I will say, I have traveled to the States a bunch of times, and truthfully, you're supposed to take your liquids and put them in a 1-quart bag. I have my plastic bag in my makeup bag. This wasn't a 1-quart bag, which by the way, we don't have 1-quart bags in Canada. So I used a medium freezer bag, which was close enough, but a little bit smaller, and you're supposed to take your liquids out when you go through security. I have never once taken my liquids out when I've gone through security, and truthfully, I normally don't even put them in a little plastic bag because I've never been checked. I know now that the Cheeto is in charge, things have gotten a little stricter, so I did put them in the bags just to be safe, but I didn't take them out of my luggage, and neither did my husband, and nobody fucking noticed. So I will say, you can kind of cheat. I also don't know what is considered liquids when it comes to makeup. Like, is mascara really a liquid? Like, technically yes, but like, is it though? So regardless, with me I brought 2 makeup bags. I have this one and this one. This one is just mostly for brushes, just because I didn't have room in here. I absolutely love this makeup bag from, I believe it's from Forever 21, but what I like about it is that it's big enough to actually fit an Anastasia palette in there, which is the dream because I don't have to actually bring an extra eyeshadow palette with me. It's just all in here. So before I get into this, you should subscribe to my channel. I upload every Tuesday and Thursday, and I will have a Target haul coming up. And also a collective fall haul soon. I'm just waiting for the other pieces I ordered to come in from American Eagle. That's some of their new curvy jeans. So that is coming, and that's why you should hang out. So this first bag has all the goodies in it. I have like my powders on top, and then my liquids are in the Ziploc bag underneath. So first, for blush, I brought the Benefit Dallas blush. If you know me, you know that this is my holy grail blush. That's what I'm wearing today. It's just the perfect neutral brown toned pink kind of color. I literally wear this every single day. I've worn it every single day for years, and I don't know where pan is, but I haven't hit it. So love this. Also, this is great packaging for travel because it's not going to break because it's cardboard. I also brought my MAC Marley Skin Finish Natural in Light Plus. This is just my setting powder. It's what I use to set my face every single day. So I brought that. This is the really old packaging because my best friend gave it to me because she hates it. For bronzer, I bought the Fenty Beauty, I keep saying bought, but I meant brought. Just bear with me. The Fenty Into Sun Sun Stalker bronzer. I love this bronzer. I will say I do find you kind of have to like really, I'm not sure I got a dud or if it's just a harder pressed powder. You kind of have to like really dig into it to get powder. It's a very light bronzer. Like I put it over top of my contour and I really have to build it up, but I kind of like that, and I love the undertone to it. I could never use Shady Biz, which is the next shade, because it's so warm toned, and this is what I love about this is just how neutral toned it is. Like it's almost cool tone, and I live for it. Speaking of, I have my Fenty Beauty Match Sticks in Amber. This is, I don't know if I've talked about this on my channel much, but this is the absolutely perfect contour shade for every human that is pasty. It's so cool toned, but without being gray, and it blends so easily. I absolutely love it. This packaging is magnetic, which is kind of annoying because like things just like stick to it, like my eyelash curler. But other than that, it's fantastic. I absolutely love it. So I put this down, and then I put my Fenty bronzer over top, and I absolutely love the combo of them. So magical. I also have my Shiomura eyelash curler. Do I care that it's Shu Uemura? Not really. I've had this one for like years, and so it's just the eyelash curler I have. I brought my Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. This is the Hourglass Setting Powder. This is the sample size. I bought it for like $20 because I didn't know if I was going to like the full size. I'm not really a powder person. Like, I bought the Macrame Skin Finish Natural back in 1985 and liked it, so I never bought another powder again in my whole entire life. So I bought this one, and I actually do kind of like it. I like my Fenty powder better for under the eyes, but the Fenty packaging is ginormous, so I wasn't able to bring this with me. It just wasn't worth the hassle for just a couple days, so I brought this for setting my under eyes, and it worked well. I have, for highlight, a cream and a powder. First, I have the ColourPop Flexitarian. If you are new here, hi, this is my favorite highlighter in the history of the world. I have had this one pan of highlighter for like 3 to 5 years, and I've never run out of it. And I don't know why, because I use it every single day. I put it underneath my highlighter because I just find that it helps every highlighter I own pop better, and also helps some of the warmer toned bronzers look a little bit cooler toned warmer toned highlighters look a little cooler toned on me, because I do have such fair skin, and this is like has a kind of silver shift to it. It's so gorgeous. If you don't have it, why? Get it. And then for actual highlighter, I brought the Milani Instant Glow Powder in Afterglow. My best friend actually told me to buy this also, and I love it. I brought this because, like, it's cheap, so highlighter is so fragile generally, so if it breaks, it wouldn't hurt my soul too much because it's only like $10, but it's an absolutely gorgeous highlighter. It's what I'm wearing today over top of my Flexitarian, and I absolutely love it. It's like a good, like, mid-toned champagne. Like, it's not too warm, it's not too pink. It's like that perfect kind of in-between shade. This is it here. So pretty. It might look more pink toned on people who are more warm toned, but because I'm so cool toned, that doesn't look pink toned on me at all, which is one thing I love about it. I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in I Heart This. This is one of my favorite cream shadows. This is the second one of these I've gone through. It's just a beautiful kind of taupey all over the lid shade. I just love a shimmery lid shade, and this is absolutely perfect. It has like the perfect amount of glitter in it. I don't know what the finish of this is. Oh, it's a metallic according to the back here, but absolutely love this. I also love the Hourglass Scattered Light in Smoke, but I didn't really want to bring the Hourglass with me because it's expensive and this is cheap and nearly empty. So this is my baggie of liquids. Hi. So I'm going to try to start with foundation, I guess, and just dig it out. So for foundation, I brought the, oh wait, actually there should be one more thing in here. Yeah, there's 2 more things in here. Hold please. So for primer, I just brought the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I had a sample of this, and I didn't want a metallic primer because or like a shiny primer, because the foundation I was bringing was so illuminating. And then my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, which is my current favorite, is, it's giant. How big is this? I looked at the size and I cried myself to sleep one day. Where is the fucking size on here? Oh, it's 45 milliliters or 1.52 fluid ounces. And I think the most you can bring is like 34 milliliters. So hi Milk, why did you make this bigger than the airplane? Stop. So I couldn't bring that with me. So, and I wasn't going to risk it being confiscated. So I just brought this one because it's a sample size. And also, like, I'm the kind of person that wears primer every day, but I'm not sure it does anything. It's just who I am. For foundation, I brought the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Illumination Cream. I am in the shade Fair. This is my favorite summer foundation, and I knew it was going to be 700 million degrees in Texas, so this was the perfect thing to bring. It's super glowy, super easy to apply. I absolutely love it. It looks full coverage, and it's just magical. So this is what I brought. And then I also brought the Hourglass. This is the Vanish Stick Foundation in the shade Shell, which is way too dark for me. But what I like to do, this is it here. Can you see it? It's too dark and too yellow for me, but what I like to do is put this all over my face, and then I use the IT Cosmetics CC Cream to blend it out so that I'm kind of getting a little bit more coverage with this, but I still get the glowiness and the fairness of this. And I just kind of use that when I want like more coverage, which is what I'm wearing today on my face, and I think it's gorgeous. For concealers, I brought 2 concealers, which is a little bit extra, but I've been breaking out like crazy, and so I brought my Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes in the shade Light, and then I also brought my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla, because this is perfect for highlighting, but this one more so matches my skin tone. So this I can use for blemishes, but this just works better for blemishes because it actually matches my skin better. So I brought them both because I figured this isn't that much more product, so that's that. I also brought my Anastasia Dip Brow Gel in the shade Medium Brown. This is all I'm wearing in my brows. I don't really wear anything else anymore. I don't wear my dip brow anymore. I don't wear powders anymore. It's literally just this one product in my brows, and then I kind of use a eyebrow brush just to make it look a little bit prettier. Sometimes I need to like define certain areas, but this is it. This is all this in my brows, and like, look how beautiful and defined they look. I have an eyebrow tutorial with this about how I use it to make my eyebrows look perfect without any other products. I will either link it up here or down below. Absolutely love that. I brought my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. This is like a great primer. I have to set my primer with powder. I've learned for it to not crease, but I absolutely love this primer. I've literally had this for like maybe a year and a half, and it's starting to dry out and like, or run out, but like that's still pretty awesome. For mascara, I brought the Dior Show Maximizer 3D Triple Volume Plumping Lash Primer. I'm a lash primer kind of girl. I have no eyelashes. They are literally not on my face. So I need a lash primer in order to make everything look better. And then for mascara, I brought the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. This is my favorite drugstore mascara right now. I think it's absolutely amazing, and I love it. And then I just have 2 setting sprays. I have the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and then I also have the Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. These are both the sample size ones that I had from like my last trip, so I just brought them. I'm almost out of this Fix Plus, but I probably still have a bunch of these Urban Decays left. And then, like I said, an eyeshadow palette fits in here, so I did bring the Anastasia Norvina palette. This is just my perfect palette for travel, because what I love about it is that it has these like a cool toned lid shade, and then also this like light kind of neutral toned lid shade. So if I want to just do a simple look with a like light shade like Dreamer all over the lid, I can. But I also love it because it has this shade Passion in it over here, which can help you kind of make a smokier look. Like today I did a halo eye with Passion and Incense in the crease, and then in the middle I did Dreamer and also Rose Gold. And it also has some fun colors, so if I wanted to, I could do like a more purpley look. It's just like a great palette for me personally for travel. And also when I'm traveling, I need an off-white cream color to set my brow bone that is matte, so I absolutely love this palette for it. Modern Renaissance also has a shade like that, but the Modern Renaissance palette has too many pink tones in it, and they use carmine in their shades, which makes my eyes really itchy, so I can't wear them all day. I don't find that Passion does that to me. It might not be like red enough or like have enough of the red pigment in it, but like the reds and the pinks in the Modern Renaissance palette really fuck with my eyes, so I can't bring that one. But yeah, been loving this one for travel. Okay, and last but not least, we have this bag, which has brushes and also lipsticks and also my eyeliner in it. This probably should be a liquid, but like I'm cheating. Kill me. This is the this is the Benefit Roller Liner. I actually do like this. I'm wearing it today and my eyeliner is uneven. But what are you gonna do? My thing is, the tip for me personally isn't fine enough. Like I need it to be a finer tip at the very end so I can really do that flick. I can't find anything comparable to the Kat Von D ink liner, and like I'm trying to, but I can't. So I just saw that Samantha got ripped apart in one of her videos for using the tattoo liner because everyone hates Kat Von D. I'm not sure if I believe that she's racist, but she's definitely an anti-vaxxer, so that makes me want to kill her. But her makeup's really pretty. My morals are torn, and also the fact that eyeliner is like my staple and I can't find one that's comparable. So if you know a good liquid liner that has a felt tip in like a pen like this, let a girl know, because I need one. The only other one that's ever been comparable to me was Ardency Inn's Punker, and they stopped carrying it at Sephora, and like I'm not trying to import my makeup from the States because it's so much more expensive. So help me somebody. And then I brought far too many lipsticks. I have 2 or 3 actual lipsticks. The first one, oh sorry, I think I have 4 actually. Yeah, there's 4. And they're all nudes. Who am I? I don't know myself anymore. This is the shade, this is Max Whirl. Let me, like, should I swatch? This is Max Whirl. It's just a beautiful, like, rosy nude color. Love it. Then I have Max Love You Back, which is just a kind of light toned pinky nude. Also love that. Then I have Maybelline's Truffle Tease, which I've actually been loving a lot. Like, who even am I? It's just this, like, nude brown kind of color. It's perfect for me. I love it because I guess I always hated nudes. I lost a ColourPop shadow and it's rolling around on the floor. I guess I always hated nudes because I always thought they were, like, when they were in back in the day, they were, like, warm and peachy, and I was not into it, but now they're not, so here I am. The other nude I brought was e.l.f.'s Blushing Brown, which is a matte shade, and this is what it looks like here. Like, did I need both of these colors? Oh no, a cat found the ColourPop thing. We're in trouble. So this is the Truffle Tease, and this is Blushing Brown. Then I've got 3 ColourPop shades, and that's it. The one ColourPop nude I brought was Grunge. This is my holy grail ColourPop color. Like, truly, nothing will ever compare to this color for me. It's what I'm wearing on my lips today, and it is just the most perfect. I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's kind of actually similar to Whirl if you look at them next to each other. It's just a little bit deeper and more kind of purpley. And then I brought 2 brights, or like 2 colors, I guess. The first one is ColourPop's Frenchie, which clearly has, I love when your ColourPop shades just like turn around in there. That's fun. I brought ColourPop's Frenchie because it was just like a bright red, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna be back in summer, I should bring a bright red. Guess what, I didn't wear it. And I also brought La Freak because I was like, ooh, it's the summer, or sorry, like, it's the fall, so I should totally bring this, like, beautiful dark color that I also never wore. But, like, you know, I was a different person when I packed than I am now. So the last things in here are just brushes, so I'm just gonna whip through them. You can exit now if you don't give a fuck. The first one is the Real Techniques sculpting brush. I love this to blend out my Fenty cream contour. I've got the Morphe M438, which is supposed to be a highlighting brush, I think, but I use this to set my under eyes with powder. I have the e.l.f. powder brush. I use this to set my face with my setting powder because I don't like swirling powder on my face. I like to kind of push my brush into the powder and then just kind of blot it and press it into the skin so that it's not disrupting what I just laid down. I have the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I like to use this side to set my lids with powder after I prime them. I don't know why that's what I use this brush for, but like I do. I have the Sigma F40. It's just a angled blush brush. It's probably not called that anymore. I bought these back when they were named something else. I have the e.l.f. the Real Techniques contour brush. I use this for my bronzer. I just find that I have such a tiny face that, like, I don't know what brush to use for bronzer because it never works out for me. So that one is the best one for me. The Morphe M10 or M510 is what I use for highlighter. And then the rest of them, I brought too many eyeshadow brushes. I have the Anastasia number 12 brush, which is my holy grail eyebrow brush. I have the Sonia Kashuk brush that I don't even know what the fuck it's called. It's just a flat shader brush I use it for my inner corner highlight. I have this random BH Cosmetics one for my brow bone. This Coastal Scents one for, I like this for packing on shades. It's really good if you wet the brush and, you know, pack on a shimmery shade, although I normally use my fingers now, but I brought it anyways. I have the Smith Cosmetics 232 brush. I love this for blending out the crease, and also what I love about the Smith brushes is they have this pointed tip on the end, and it's great for parting your hair. Straight up, it's what I use it for, don't judge me. Then I have the Sigma E40, just another kind of fluffy blending brush, and then I have the Wayne Goss 17 brush. I also really love the Wayne Goss brushes. I have 2 of them that got in lucky bags, and they're like totally bomb, just saying. Then I have like literally 3 of the same brush. This is the Sigma E25 and the MAC 217. They are literal exact dupes for each other. And then I have the mini of the Sigma E25. So that is everything that I picked up. Not that I picked up. So that's everything that I brought with me traveling. Let me know if you think I'm excessive. I mean, the answer is obviously yes, but like, don't shame me, please. Thank you. Let me know down below if you guys bring this much makeup when you travel, or if I'm excessive, or if you think I'm crazy, you know, whatever. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.